So we've done the best kits in the Premier League this season. Now let's flip it round. Let's look at the worst kits this season. Football kits are very expensive. Let's not get away from that fact, especially for Premier League clubs. But I tell you what, if you're going to sink your hard-earned money into a kit, these are the ones you should probably avoid, in all honesty. Now, the first one that I'm picking out here is probably going to be a controversial inclusion. I'm sure there's some people that are going to like this, but I'm going for Chelsea's home kit. What are they doing with this? This is a mess, in my opinion. I don't know if they're trying to simulate them taking some sort of illegal substance, whether they're trying to go for like a lava lamp or something. I have no idea. I have no idea what they're going with this. There's going to be about 50 different players wearing it this season for Chelsea with how many players they've got. I always say for Liverpool, for example, you can't mess up a red shirt. For Chelsea, you can't mess up a blue shirt, but they've messed it up. I really don't know what it's meant to be. I know you want to put something in there for variety's sake, but come on, man, you got to do better than that. That is, as the Americans would say, that is trash. That's maybe what Tom Bowley would say if he's being honest as well. Yeah, not a fan, it's fair to say. Now, again, this one might not be that unpopular, but I just think it's boring. I mean, Everton's away kit, it's just a grey shirt with some yellow highlights, which, to be honest, I wouldn't really mind so much, but what are they doing with the badge? I mean, I know a lot of teams are doing like simplified badges and stuff, like Man United with their third kit, they've got the devil on there, it looks really cool. Everton, though, they've just got an arrow pointing up, and I know Everton fans, before you guys scream at me in the comments, I know that's meant to be like whatever the building is on the Everton crest, it's just meant to be that, whatever famous building that is. I don't know what it is, I'm not up on my Liverpool history, unless it's the Beatles, but that's kind of it really. But it's just an arrow pointing up, and I'm all for simplified badges and stuff, but that is just, yeah, that's just boring. Do better, Everton. That's not a good one. Next up, we've got Nottingham Forest away. Yeah, I mean, this one maybe a little better in person, but I don't think it will, to be honest. It looks like a goalkeeper kit, but it's actually the away kit for them this season. It's basically dark blue with some pink highlights. The patterns on it just very off-putting in not a good way, really. The sponsor on the front, I mean, it's good they've got a sponsor to start this season, but the sponsor on the front has basically repeated its name twice. I know it's the company name and the website, but it just looks tacky. It just looks tacky. I mean, can you imagine spending £55-60 on that? I certainly would not if it was my club, personally. Speaking of pink kits, Southampton, there's a few pink kits this season, and I've got nothing against a pink kit. One of my favourite Sheffield United kits from my club is a pink kit in recent seasons. I think it was very smart, but this just looks a bit garish. It's very highlighter pink. It looks like a goalkeeper kit like the Forest one, but this is Southampton's third kit. The badge doesn't really stand out much. The sponsor looks quite tacky. The patterns, I mean, Puma are doing these patterns on the collars and on the sleeves for shirts this season. I don't really like them. I don't even like them on Man City's one that they've got either. Yeah, not really a fan. This one, again, it stands out, but not in a good way. And this one is definitely going to divide people. I'm sure people will be very much against my opinions on this one, but I put Newcastle's away kit as one of the best kits of the season. I've put in Newcastle's third kit as one of the worst, and there's a few reasons for that, and the main one really is the badge. Now, I know there's these simplified badges, a lot of clubs are doing them, like I said before, but Newcastle's badge, I know what it says, but it just looks like it says Nuff. I know it's NUFC, and the C is like underneath, and there's a magpie inside the C, and I get the design behind that, but if you look at it from a glance, it looks like it just says Nuff. And in my opinion, this is not enough. I'm not a fan of it. Again, it's meant to be a callback to a classic Newcastle shirt. I know it is. But just the way they've gone about it, I personally think they've butchered it. I really do. But that's my opinion. And those are my picks for the 5 worst kits of this upcoming Premier League season. What's your least favourite kit of this season? Will you be sinking any of your hard-earned money into these less than ideal picks? Let us know in the comments below. And if you want to check out some good kits that I recommend you sink a lot of money in, if you're able to afford, of course, check out our best kits of the season too. And of course, keep it subscribed to the footballchronicle.com to see much more opinions on football just like this.